Hello everyone and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine and today I'm going to be working on another layout for my March Madness series. It is day 12 of my March Madness. March Madness is something that I just use as my own term to talk about me tackling a variety of challenges, mostly Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This one is series 17 and the Calvin Ball Challenge over at scraphappy.org, where the rules change every day. There's always something new to explore, and I love that challenge because it gets me looking through my craft supplies and finding things I haven't looked at in a while. So if you want more information about either of those, there is links in the description box for this video. And I'm just going to get going. I am not as prepared as I had hoped to be today, so just bear with me, okay? I got kind of started last night and then was hoping to a little bit more after work, but that didn't happen. So so here is where I was at. I had this background sheet with this die cut. So here's the die cut piece that came where this came out of. And then it's this yellow. And then I put a watercolor background that came from like a watercolored paper pad. I'm cheating, I know. I'm still taking the watercolor point though, because that's some serious watercoloring. So yeah, watercoloring. And I stenciled some clouds on top using this Lawn Fawn lawn clippings stencil. And it is clouds. So I don't know if you can kind of see that, but you just like line it up across the page and then you turn it, line it up across the page and turn it and line it up across. So it gives you like different looking clouds for each row. And I really love that stencil. It's a lot of fun. So I did that. And then I put some washi on here. It is an arrow. I have no idea where it's from. I don't think it says on the inside. No, it's a plastic on the inside. So that's the washi that I used. And then I backed my cut file using the scraps. So I don't have a ton left over from this collection, and it's actually already mixed with a little bit of something else. But this is Sunshine and Blue Skies by Simple Stories. And I actually won that collection a while ago from, I want to see Erica Creates or something like that at Online Crop. So, and then I used a whole bunch of it and then I put it away and then I didn't look at it for a while and then I brought it back out for this. So I kind of like how this is coming along. And then this is what I have left of the sticker sheet from that collection. So again, Sunshine and Blue Skies by Simple Stories. It's an older collection, but 2019. And oh, here's a couple of little punched hearts from there. I have a few cut aparts set aside here for myself. Here's my little avocado that I'm going to be using today. I'm scrapping some beach videos, so I thought this guy was appropriate. I still have this sticker pack from Simple Stories, and it's from the Sunkissed collection. And I haven't used any of that yet. I have some enamel dots. I have these. I don't know if they really match, so I don't know if I'll use them or not, but they're in there. I have still a bunch of the journal or icon ephemera bits and pieces from Sunshine and Blue Skies from Simple Stories. I have this little sticker sheet from Pebbles. I thought this might be fun for getting some little things off of my Calvin Ball list into my layout. I have this other Pebbles sticker sheet that's all summery. I don't know if there's a certain collection or anything, but anyways, there's that. And then this leftover from the Sunshine and Blue Skies as well, which is the chipboard sheet. I don't know if I'll use any of this, but we'll see what comes up on the list, right? So I'm almost to the point where I can embellish, but I did not get around to printing my journaling, which I thought I would do after work today, and that just didn't happen. And that's okay. Sometimes life throws us curveballs, right? And today was definitely one of those days for me. So, but I still wanted to show up here for myself and for you guys. So here I am. This is the cut file that I backed yesterday. I feel like I got some Calvin ball points with this one. We got polka dots, we got a grid, we got florals, we got stripes, we got plaid paper. I don't know what else is on here that might be on the list, but we'll give it a whirl, see what happens. So I'm going to put this down first and we'll see where it goes from there, okay? So I should probably show you the sketch that we're working with. Our sketch creator today is Brandi-Jo, and she is, ooh, I looked it up last night. Let me see if I remember. Scrappy Boy Mama, Scrappy.Boy Mama on Instagram. And I wanted this to go a certain way so that certain patterns would show, which means my lemons are all over the place, but that's okay. Not too worried about that. Okay. So there's my cut file glued down. These are the two photos that I'm working with. We have Little Miss Amelia. These are some that I printed a while ago thinking I would scrapbook them a different day, and I didn't end up using these ones. So they were in that box of photos that were already printed and not used yet. Let me see. Here's the sketch that we're working with today. So it has, Brandi-Jo, and does it say? I didn't write it down, so I think it's Scrappy Boy Mama, but I did put it in the description box. So if you are looking for her on Instagram, you can find it there. So it has all this mixed media background. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's like a yellowy kind of pink mixed media background back here. And then we have two photos, the title underneath the photos. There's an embellishment cluster here. There's some like whimsy kind of out the side here and up the top. So I don't know what I'm going to put there, but that's where I'm imagining my embellishment clusters, is in those two spots. And then we have some splattering. I don't know if I'll do that. But I felt like the background was a good one for watercolor background because it shows all this mixed media. So that's why I picked the watercolor background sheet. And then across the top, there's like a line of embellishment, but I think I'm going to do that across the bottom of mine because I have all these cloud stenciling at the top. Okay. So where am I going to go next? So because the title is in the sketch is under the photos, and I did end up paper clipping these together because they kept ending up like stuck in the paper bags when I would put them back on the shelf, and then I'd be like, where is that sheet? So yeah, going a little crazy over here, and that's okay. I'm gonna grab my titles. I want to use one of these foam titles that I had in this bundle that haven't been used yet. So I was thinking Chill because she was pretty chill at the beach. The other one I thought about was Sunkissed. Sunkissed is cute too. Or Chill. Actually, Sunkissed fits more nicely under my photos, so we can put that one. It just kind of fills up that space a little bit better. And I'm not too worried about not having done the journaling already because I don't have a ton to say on this one. I already did 2 pages for her book from this day. And so I feel like most of the stuff was said, but I did notice when I reread the journaling in there that there is no mention of where we were. So I'm going to add the name of the beach to this one. There we go. And then Little Miss M to decide which one I want on top. I think I want, I don't know, pink or yellow. Maybe I want them this way. Yeah, I like that better because then the yellow isn't against the yellow frame here. And I did use 2 frames from that box of Where to Next frames, chipboard frames. So I'm going to try to work through this through the month of March. And there we go. And I already inked everything up. That's already been laid down with this. I guess you need to see the cover. Distress ink iced in ice spruce from Tim Holtz. That's what I'm using. And then I'm just going to leave this out because I might be able to get some other things on my layout using, like, there's some little hearts and stuff on here too. So we'll see. Okay. I'm going to put this one right down to the bottom. I'm just going to put a little extra adhesive on these ones because we do have that chipboard frame. So then there's a little bit more weight to it. So I want it to hold. And then I do think I am going to add some foam adhesive to the back of this one. And put it just a little bit up on top and overlapping. Okay, so we are going to go, yeah. Okay, so we're going to get this foam tape out, and I don't want to go all the way to that edge because I want to overlap it a little bit, and I don't want to go all the way to the bottom because I want it to overlap the title just a bit. There we go. So just get a few strips on there and it should be good to go. I need to ask for dimensional adhesive on the Calvin ball list because I use this quite a bit. Okay. So we have, and like I said, I did not get around to doing my journaling before I came on live. That's okay, right? I'm just gonna leave it blank for now, and then I will add it before I photograph the layout. And I thought that I could either do my journaling on here, or I could use another one of these. Uh-oh, what did I do with them? I have these journaling tags from Basil. And I only have a couple more, so maybe I'll use this. And that's going to be my journaling. So I think the journaling will tuck under this way a little bit. Maybe even down below. Could also do it up here because we also had, I could go this way because we also had, what do you call it? Like what looks like embellishing there as well. Could even go this way, something like that. So I think my date will go here. And again, I didn't have time to look that stuff up. I really just got home. I got a late start as it was. So, okay. From there, I would like to get my little scrapicata on here, and I think he can go right about there. And then I'm going to start adding up my Calvin ball stuff and see what we can get on here. So, this one's kind of full. Get rid of that. Start with this new sheet of paper and see where it goes from here. So I did have these two little punched hearts that were in with the scraps of this collection. This little cut apart camera that I found when I was looking for the labels. I had two labels. I think I'm going to go with that one. And then, oh, I was going to show you guys this. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this over and use this. But so I stopped by my scrapbook store today to pick up a collection kit that I need for a class that I'm going to be teaching in April. And my store owner gave me these, and they're from one of my viewing friends who watches my videos and knew I was playing Calvin Ball this month, and she dropped off all of these sloths and flamingos for me to try and get onto my layouts for extra points. Isn't that fun? I love them so much. They're hilarious. So look at all these guys. So cute. I think flamingo was removed, but it might be re-added. Who knows? Calvin Ball changes every day. And I might put a flamingo on this one because it's a beach. It's a beach one. And I might put a sloth too because look, I think these ones are like colored, like stamped and colored. They're so adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. So which one can I put on here for a beach day? I feel like I could put one of these little ones on here. Maybe I'll see if I can get that guy on here. So I thought that was really, really sweet that she thought about me and added and left those for me at the store. So I'm going to see if I can get this guy on here. He's really funny. Maybe even down here. Okay, now I need to find my list. So here we go. We have these things that I pulled. We're kind of just going to sit them to the side and we'll see what we got so far. And then we'll see what we can add on from the embellishments that I pulled out with the collection because I would like to try and use those up first if I can. My throat is very dry. Okay, so then we have, let me see, all the things. So the first thing on the list is stars. And I know that I have these little stars. I wonder if there's also some. This is what I was going to look at. I don't think there is, though. I think this has hearts, but no stars. That's okay. Let's see if we can use some of these little beachy stars. I also had this really cute, it didn't match with this though, but when I was looking in the box of summer things, it said, life is better in flip-flops. I'm like, oh, I could get behind that saying for sure. So I think I'm just going to set 3 of these up at the top and then add them on last because they are pretty tiny. But there's my star point. Include journaling of 100. It's definitely not going to be 100 words, so we're not going to worry about that. Typewriter font. No, Emmy's book gets the same font. It's called Giraffe. A label. I'm going to put my date on this label here. So let me see. Maybe I can count at the same time, and then I only have to go through it one time. So we're on day 12, right? Day 12. So there's my little stars that I'm going to use. You know what I could do, though, is I have rub-ons. So these rub-ons are a typewriter font. So I could put the name of the beach that we were at using these rub-ons. And then I'm using rub-ons and typewriter font. So let's count us a point for typewriter font because that's what I'll do. I just won't do that on camera. That's very boring to watch, especially with my spelling lately. Oh my gosh, you guys, so embarrassing. Okay, typewriter font. A label. Yes, we said that already. A selfie. No, she's not taking selfies yet. Well, with grandma's phone, she does now, but not back then. A date. I will put the date. I promise. I always do. Washi tape. We have a washi across the bottom there. Finish a project from pre-March. No. Ribbon. I don't know if I'm going to get ribbon on this one. So far, no. Stitching. Where could I add some stitching? Let's see. You know what I could do is I could take my white pen and I could put little stitching lines across the top here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. So we have some stitching lines on there. A frame, yeah, we got 2 chipboard frames there. Paper clip. I could definitely get a paper clip on here. What kind of paper clip is the question? I have some pretty bizarre paper clips. Let me see what I got down here. Ooh, should I use this one? It's a bow. I know that that's on the list too. It's gold though. Do I want to add gold to my? I don't think I do. I'd rather do like a silver than a gold. It won't stand out so much, especially with the blue that's on here. I have music notes. They're not on the list anymore. I have glasses. I have spiral circles, triangles, not on the list anymore. I have fruit ones, no vegetable ones though. I just think that's such a funny thing that got added. I'm like, vegetable, where did that come from? Okay, well, maybe I do. Maybe I can add this little bow. Let's see what we can figure out. Let's not write off the bow. Okay. And if not, we'll just go with a little spiral one. Ugh. I love those little boxes of goodies that I have from close to my heart. And I'm so glad I bought them when I did. Because, of course, that's not a thing anymore, right? Okay. So we have a paper clip. We have an enamel dot. I will definitely get enamel dots on here. Let's see. I have this whole, oh, I had some that were in this collection, didn't I? Let me see if I can find them. Oh, here they are. These ones are from Retro Summer. So I had a whole bunch of stuff put together from like different collections. So I'm going to use these pink ones on here. Okay. But again, I'm going to set those up here. Maybe I'll put my stars right on here and we'll put these on last because they're kind of like finishing touches, right? So enamel dots, those are going to go on. And then a heart. Do I have anything that's a heart yet? No, but you know what I was going to do is I have these super cute little heart sunglasses. And the only thing that was holding me up is that the frames are purple. But I'm like, I don't think that anybody's going to really notice that there's no other purple on here. Do you? So these are from an old Amy Tan collection, I think. And I've just had like the paper, I cut it into these like strips of sunglasses. And they're like in all colors and different shaped ones, round and square. And these little heart ones are so cute. So I'm going to cut these out and use these on my layout. Because this little bug, I don't know if you can see, but she has little sunglasses on. She wore those things. And that's what one of my other layouts is about. Is she wore those things that whole day. I was like, I can't even keep my sunglasses on all day, you little turkey. She's such a funny kid. Such a good baby. Mind you, I never had a girl, so I think a lot of things she does are pretty amazing. Okay, so look at those little heart shades. How sweet. Okay, I think I'm going to put those like right. Okay, so hearts is covered. Doily. We always can get a doily on here. What color should we do? There's not a ton of purple in this collection. There is yellow. There's lots of yellow, but I feel like we were overdoing the yellow maybe a bit. How about an orange one to go with our title? Because our title has the orange in it as well. And I'm just going to kind of tuck it in behind my tag like that. Doily, polka dots. We have this pink polka dot paper right here. Use a stencil. I used that cloud stencil across the top. A camera. Well, I had this camera here that goes kind of matchy, but let's see if there's one in any of our stickery things. Not in that one. Oh, here's one that goes right with the collection. I feel like Get that down there somewhere. So we have a camera. What else? Handwriting. I'm going to use my handwriting stamp. This was 2021, so I can use this stamp that has the handwriting on it. And arrows. We have arrows on our washi. Word strip stickers. We have some of those left on here too. Let's see which ones fit with our little fish face. That's cute. How about just relax? And maybe mermaid hair, even though you can't really see her hair. Maybe we just need one. I like it down here with the title, so let's do that. So we have a word strip sticker. We didn't pick any film strips, but we could. Let's see what I have. I think I have purple. I have this ocean one. That might be a nice one to use. I think this is my second one of this color. Or maybe the other one was Lagoon and it looked similar. So I think I'm going to use this one. I'm thinking if I can just pull up my sunshine there. Here I go, lifting stuff up. Who's watching? Paula, my friend, my scrappy friend who gave me the sloths. Are you watching? Gonna watch me pull stuff up? Take a drink. Everybody bring your water and stay hydrated watching Nadine. If you take a drink of water every time I lift stuff up, you're gonna be nice and hydrated for the day. Okay. There we go. And then this is going to have to get glued back down. The cardboard on top of the foam sticker got separated, so I don't know what kind of glue to put in there, but I will figure it out. Okay. That one does not seem to be sticking at all. All right, so we got our film strip on there. Got to put our camera back. Okay. Film strip. And then we have to scooch over to the other side of my list. Let's see what we got here. Hexagons. Well, I don't think these are hexagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're octagons. So no. Could I just grab like a hexagon punch and punch something out in a hexagon shape? Sure. Where are my hexagon punches? Here's one. That'll work. Where is I was thinking of these. Maybe I need something a little bigger. Do I have a bigger one? Just this one, maybe. It might be a little bit too big. Ooh, you know what I could do? I bet you this would fit. That looks weird though, doesn't it? A hexagon with a beach ball in it? I don't like it. I don't like it. No, thank you. Scraps of paper. What do I have down here? I really love this umbrella paper. It's like the top of the umbrella. That's the back of a part of a cut apart card, so we can probably punch that, right? Go. And then we'll ink that up with our iced spruce distress ink. There's something on the back of this. just hardened glue. And we can stick that somewhere. Don't know if we want another spot up there for our things, like embellishment clusters, but maybe. We don't need this camera because we used this camera, so we can take that off. Hexagon, plaid. We have plaid paper in one of our spots on our cut file. Circle. We have the big circle in the middle. There's also a circle on here. The enamel dots are circle shaped. Circles. Birthday, no. Tag. We're going to do our journaling on the tag. Stripes. We have a striped paper here. Twine. Let's get some twine for our little tag there. Where's my little cookie jar of twine? And we are going to find something that coordinates. Maybe the green. No, the green's too light. What about... I like this blue one. It's pretty nice. Does it match? Not really. What about this blue? Again, not really. Well, look at them making things complicated for us, hey? Green? Nope, none of those really match either. Well, see why I try to do this stuff off camera? It takes me a minute to find what I want. This kind of orangey one. No, because it's on top of the orange doily already. Yellow. Let's just go with the yellow. And I'll probably put an eyelet in there as well. So we'll just lay it on top for now while we're working things out. Okay. Twine and watercolor. We did a watercolor background. Rub-ons. We're going to use these rub-ons to put the name of our beach on here. So rub-ons. And monochromatic, no. Grid. Yeah, we have grid on the frames as well as in this little spot right here. What else we got? We got staple. Oh my goodness. What are we going to staple? I don't know. We can staple things though. For sure. Where's my tiny attacher? Maybe we'll get that ribbon point after all. What do you think? Should I grab a piece of ribbon and staple it on here? We have this yellow ribbon over here. And we can cut a piece of it. And we can fold it up. And we can staple it down here. I'm just going to ink this. So I'm just going to fold it so that both sides are showing the polka dot pattern. And I'm going to put it underneath of my little label. And I'm going to staple it to, there I go, lifting stuff up again. I'm going to staple it. I'm going to move it down a bit though, because it's hanging off my page. There we go. I'm going to staple it to my frame. Look at that. It's still sticking off the page, so I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. And this one. There we go. Okay, so now I can give myself the ribbon point and the staple point. So ribbon and staple. And cut file. Yes, we used a sunshine cut file. That was fun happenstance because that was just added last night after I already decided to use that. Avocado. We got our avocado. White pen. Yeah, we used some white pen to make our stitching. And sloth. We got our little sloth on there. Thank you, Paula. He's so cute. Pickles? No. Memorabilia? No. Flowers. Yes, we have flowers and a couple of those. And use a sketch. Yeah, we're using a fun sketch by Scrappy Boy Mama. A butterfly. I bet you I could find a butterfly in one of these fun little things. Is there one on this sheet? No. Is there one in the chipboard? Nope. Okay, I don't even know what some of those things are. Okay. Butterfly? Butterfly? Oh, there's a butterfly. There's another butterfly. Maybe we'll need 2 butterflies. Can't get the sheet of stickers out. Ugh. Oh, that's why. Because I was trying to hold on to this and pull the sticker sheet out, but they're attached. Well, not the sharpest knife in the drawer, am I? Okay, so we have this little butterfly, which is super adorable, and it's going to go with our camera down here, and maybe it can sit right on top of Sunkissed. Okay? And probably just going to add a little bit of a pop dot under the wing so that it sticks up a little bit. Oops. And then I'm going to put some white glue on the other side so that it actually stays down. So, a little of that. And then maybe we need our other butterfly up in the corner here, but I'm just going to leave that loose because I haven't 100% committed to that corner yet. I might tuck that hexagon somewhere else or make a smaller one. Okay. Then I'll leave those out in case I want to put the other butterfly popped up. So we got our butterfly point. And what else do we have on this list? Sketch, butterfly, holiday theme, no. Clouds. Yeah, we have clouds in our stencil. Books. No, I don't think I will get books on here. Wood veneer. Ooh, no, but I could. What should I put on this one? Okay, so I have these little itty bitty wood veneers. Let's see. What could I do with that? Well, let's see if there's something else that I can put on here that's wood veneer shaped. Maybe not in this one, but you know what I'm thinking? I think I have a wood veneer banner piece in the bigger box. Banners. Arrows, butterflies. Ooh, this is a cool one. So I'm thinking that banner piece. Okay, so we got some wood veneer. What else? Fish. There are fish on here, and we're by the water, so I feel like I can put fish on it and it won't be too weird. What do you think? Definitely can, right? Little fishies. They're fishy, 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 fishy. You guys remember that from Sesame Street? Kind of want a third one. There's another one. Okay. So we got some fish. Nothing weird about that. Fussy cut something? Well, we fussy cut those little glasses, so that counts. And a banner. We got a little banner piece up there. What else? Mushrooms? No. A bee? Sure. Let's see if we can find one. Is there one on here? Probably not, but I can fussy cut one out of my little paper that I had from yesterday. No. No bees. But I have this little piece. If you weren't here yesterday, I have this little like scrap of bee paper that I'm like, I can totally cut those little guys out and get them onto layouts. And I did this last year, and then when I went, I forgot about it. Well, not that I forgot about it, I just didn't remember where I put it. And so I went looking for my vellum scraps, and it was with my vellum scraps. I'm like, oh my gosh, I found the bees. I can put those on my layout. So I have those. I also have this sheet that I actually think these ones might go better with this particular layout. So let me grab one of these. This is a really old, I was showing this the other day when Lana asked me, how long have you been collecting scrapbook supplies? And I was like, well, this long. I couldn't find a date on here, but it's like, it was 10 cents for this sheet of patterned paper. And it would have been back in the day when they used to sell single sheet patterned paper in 8.5 by 11. So I would say early 2000s probably. And I started scrapbooking in 1998 when my second child was born. So that's how long I've been at it. And sorry, I'm kind of quiet and off camera, but I think that's kind of fun. A bee and a butterfly, they go together, right? Oh my gosh, I actually did it. Okay, bee. There is no gnome for this one. A sequins, no, I'm not really a sequins girl, but I should pull out my sequins because I could probably get some on these. Hedgehog, no. Stamp, I'm going to stamp my date, so that's going to be a point. A journaling card, no. A bow, we got a bow paper clip there. And specialty paper. Oh my goodness, what specialty paper should we put on here? My vellum. So I have this little scrap of vellum that I could put on here somewhere. Maybe it could tuck under here. It's an extra layer. Might be fun. Okay, so we have specialty paper. Vegetables. I have fruit. I have lemons, but no vegetables. Dinosaurs. No. Pink. Yes, we definitely got pink on here. Purple. We do have a little bit of purple, don't we? Because I cut out those sunglasses and I was like, nah, there's purple in here, but there's not a lot of. So now we have purple. Snowflakes. Definitely no snowflakes. Frogs. No. Is there a frog on the sticker sheet? There's lots of water things, but I don't think there's frogs on here. Nope, no frogs. Oh, here he is. Look at that. My little frog. I can put a frog. He's going to go down here. Frog. And a Brad. Oh, I can probably get one of those on here. I did have a brad here, but I don't think it's the right color. Well, maybe. I have a lot of green on here already. Put this brad. It's an arrow brad. So that's my brad point. Okay, and then I get other points for the other things. Let's see, what else do we get points for? We get points for, no, that's not the right sheet. Where's my, is it back here? Oh yeah. I just stacked them together. So I get 1 point for making a layout. I get 1 point for making a video with my layout. I get a point for posting in the gallery and a point for sharing to my Paper Route profile and a point for sharing to the Chrissy's Beautiful Life Facebook group, a point for sharing to Instagram, 2, 3, 4, and a point for sharing to YouTube. So let's see what we got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56 points. That's my highest one-page score so far. That's awesome. Okay. So we have been here for almost an hour. I can glue some of this stuff down if you guys want to stick around. If you would like to go, because you saw me count my points, you are free to do so. And then once this is all said and done, oh no, that's not my work. I was like, oh no, is that work? Once all is said and done, you can see the finished layout either on my Instagram page, or you can go to the Chrissy's Beautiful Life Facebook group and look up this particular sketch, which is sketch 12, day 12 on series 17. And you can see it in the comments of that sketch. Where else can you see it? If you are part of the Calvin Ball circle community, you can look it up on there. If you have, where else could you see this? Let's see. Where else am I going to post it? Circle community, Facebook group. If you go to my Facebook page, Paper Route Scrapbooking Facebook page, it'll be there. And if you do go there, I would really love to have you as a follower. So if you click that follow button, then you can follow me over there as well. If I get enough followers, I can start streaming live on my Facebook page as well. So I don't have enough for that yet. But when I first started streaming for the store, I was able to stream on both my page and the store page, and it doesn't let me do that anymore because I don't have the number of followers that they want now. They're always changing the rules though, right? Who knows? So that would be fun if you wanted to do that for me. I would appreciate it for sure. And just adding a little extra adhesive. These stickers are a bit old. Got them on clearance somewhere. I think this little fish is just going to tuck right in, swim right under here. There we go. So we have all our little critters down there. And then up here we have our scrapicado. I'm just going to put adhesive on one side of him because I want to tuck that tag in behind, but I need to run it through my printer first. That's why I'm not putting like an eyelet or twine or whatever on there, because I want to be able to run it through my printer with the journaling that I'm going to put on there. Do I want this next? I kind of want this to go a little bit like this, and then maybe the fish. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to ink the edges of these little cute little cut apart glasses. When you're looking at patterned papers and you see an image like this that you think you could use over and over again, if you buy one, it turns into like infinite. It's not infinite, obviously, but like what feels like a really large number of like die cut pieces that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I really love these little sunglasses, and I've used them on lots of different layouts. don't know. I kind of just want him there, but then I'm worried that he's too lined up with this guy. Maybe over that way. Okay. And then we have this little cluster up here. I'm going to glue this down. And, oh yeah, I was going to put this underneath. Or these have hearts on it too. It's really cute vellum. It's just a scrap of it. I could cut this into a banner piece also. Probably don't need those little bits on there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue to stick this down. And then I'm just going to move these, and then I'm going to cut that off by flipping this and cutting right along that edge. Okay. Okay. And then we get some white glue again. My sticker fell in behind here. Now I have a fish and a butterfly stuck together. Maybe that's what I needed, is another pink fish, so that these two aren't so similar. Okay, here's my little banner piece. No, I need my hexagon first. Hexagon. Okay. And it's going to overlap right there. And then we're going to put our little banner piece. Now I got glue all over the place. Messy. Just going to hold that for a sec. And then I think I'll put this up on foam dots. Lift those up. Okay, and then we have, what else do we have? This is not straight. That's really annoying. There we go. And then we need our little arrow brad. He's just going to go right in there. I just need to pierce the paper. Pop that guy in there. And we're almost at 7 o'clock. So as I wrap up, I just want to remind you guys to please go and check out the YouTube playlist over at Christy's Beautiful Life on YouTube. She has a collaborative playlist where all of us who are making videos can add our videos, and there is a ton of inspiration. Everybody does things differently. If there's something on there that you don't like, please just skip it. There's no need to say anything unfriendly. And then if there's somebody that you've not seen before and you do like them, it would be really nice to subscribe to their channel. I know people talk about making money on YouTube, but scrapbookers are not those people. So where you can give some love, we always really appreciate that. Okay. So that's where my twine will go. I'm going to do my journaling, stamp my date. Oh, Hello. Hello, stars. Star friends. This little star. I think these are gonna, oh, here's my bee. I almost lost my bee. Where's my glue? I'm gonna put him over here with my butterfly and my fish because obviously bees and fish go together. Obviously. Yep. So I hope also that you're seeing that it's okay to add all of these little things and it doesn't make your layout all like look like you dumped the kitchen sink into it, right? If you just really like can like thoughtful about like, yeah, no, I'm not putting an avocado and a pickle on here. That's maybe not, you know. And some people would be totally okay with that, which is awesome, but I'm not that people. So, um it's kind of cool though, right? To get all of these things like, I don't know. Would I have gone looking for a frog for this layout? No, I wouldn't have. But isn't he cute on here? Would I have put a surfing avocado on my page if I wasn't playing Calvin Ball? No. But I just think it just adds to the creativity and the fun. It's it's a good way to go through your things and find what you haven't seen in a while or haven't thought about in a long time. So make sure to go check out the Scrap Happy crew also. They are a lot of fun. And give love where you can. We all appreciate you taking the time to come and watch our videos. If you are here in the future, thank you for stopping by and sticking around and watching. And if you are here from Christy's playlist, thank you so much for taking the time to look and see what's going on over here. And I really appreciate any amount of time that you spend on my channel. So thank you for being here. And I hope that everybody who is here is having a wonderful week. It is Wednesday. And I hope that you will come again tomorrow. I plan to be here again at 6 o'clock Mountain Time. And we'll make another layout with our next day sketch. All right. So I think that's it for today. Thanks again for hanging out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. And I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Bye for now.